Hey. All right. So today we're talking about two concepts: the automatic mind and the autonomous mind. Jordan, what you going on about? Well, I think that most of our society is structured around the automatic mind, which this is what we call work. This is the 9 to 5. This is what you're doing when you're sitting at your desk and cranking, right? I saw a photo on LinkedIn of like these guys were all in bunk beds, right? And that's the automatic mind. Now, there are some cases where the automatic mind is very helpful. You know, if you think about the scaling laws of LLMs or whatever, right? People that are training those large language models, they know exactly what they need to do, right? It's like very clear. This is just a get the models, get the training weights right, get the blah right. But there's another mind that I would say that you, as likely independent business owners or people watching this, can benefit more from, which is the autonomous mind. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm exploring the autonomous mind. I don't have anything until later in the day, so I'm walking to my eye appointment because I've run out of contacts. But what I'm doing is I'm breaking out of my 9 to 5. I'm breaking out of the tasks that I need to do for my clients, right? And I'm thinking, how can I move the fulcrum? Now, if you're not familiar with the concept of leverage, shame on you. The fulcrum is that little piece on a teeter-totter, and it gives you leverage. And so the autonomous mind, the automatic mind, exists on each side of the seesaw, and one amount of work gives you one amount of value. The autonomous mind exists by moving the fulcrum. And if you move that fulcrum, suddenly you can do much more work. And the very best people that I know, the people that are making millions of dollars a year, sometimes at companies, sometimes for themselves, they spend time to exercise the autonomous mind. What should we be doing that we aren't doing today? Is this really the most valuable thing? Thinking in inversion, as Charlie Munger suggests, which is like, if I had to 10x the value that all my customers could get, what would I do? Who really values from our product? What can I do to speed up what I'm doing? And this is why I got kind of inspired to produce the next version of Agent 7, because I got into habits, and there's nothing wrong with habits. My habits are fantastic. I mean, not my health habits necessarily, but my work habits are pretty good. But there is another lens here, which for me is speed. I want to be able to produce a shippable list in an hour. Shippable. And that means that there's all sorts of things that are intertwined in that. Are these the right titles? Are these the right companies? Is this the right industry? Is this the right pain? It's complex. And the autonomous mind is the only mind that can solve this. The automatic mind, I just would keep doing the same things. And so the speed of which things are improving is dramatic, to say the least, and certainly unprecedented in our lifetime. And there is a case to be made that the autonomous mind is the mind that we should be optimizing for right now. That the automatic mind is not helpful in times where there is great change. And this is why you see people talk about personalization. They're really struggling to adapt to this world of AI, but that's because they're still running on the automatic mind. They're trying to do everything they did before, but just with AI. And it's a gigantic problem. It's such a big problem because these models require translation. They are really dumb at really basic things, but they are incredible at other things. And being able to tease that apart is not easy because the inputs matter, because what you put into them determines what you get out of them. And how you put things into them determines what you get out of them. So it's a complex web to know what produces good. And we can't do that one prompt at a time. We have to do it one process at a time. And that's the difference between the automatic mind and the autonomous mind. And so I would encourage you to do something that you never hear on LinkedIn. No one ever talks about. I don't know why, right? We have these cycles where people work for 10 years like crazy and then go and fuck off to Barcelona for 2 years or something. Don't do that. Block off a day, 1 day a week, no meetings, and just go explore concepts in your head and just think about the fulcrum. And, for me, it just arises within my body. I don't have to have active thoughts. And I'm like, ooh, that's what I should be doing. Other people, it works different. But I tell you, it's not going to happen in front of a computer. It's not going to happen in front of a Word doc. It will likely happen when you're moving your body. It will likely happen on a notebook when you're out. You need to wander. And not all those that wander are lost. So I just encourage you to do something that no one talks about, but is for sure the secret behind all of the greatest innovations that you know, is explore the negative space. Explore what it looks like to just go be. Get distance from the problem, because at a distance, you can see the landscape. And if you can see the landscape, you know the best mountain to climb. But if all you're doing is looking at your feet, the only place that you will ever get is one more step in front of you. You will never discover another mountain.